Hi, this is Julie Thompson reporting live from Innovation Days at Internet Week. I'm here with Paul Greenberg, CEO of CollegeHumor. Hello, Paul.
Hello there.
Thank you for coming. You just got off the stage and in a fireside chat with Randall Rothenberg. Tell us about what you talked about and the explosive growth of CollegeHumor.
Well, I talked about CollegeHumor Media, which is a multi-platform studio and media company. We reach 17 million monthly uniques a month. 17 million monthly uniques. We have 100 million video views per month. We turn 200 million page views on our websites, but we're branching out beyond that. We've created a new website called Jest, which is targeted at a slightly older audience from 25 to 54. We have also gotten into long-form content where we're creating TV shows. We just shot a movie, a full theatrical film, and we're breaking into new platforms like game consoles and connected TVs. We have a big deal with Nintendo right now where we are creating exclusive 3D content for the 3DS handheld gaming system, which is a series called Dinosaur Office. It's in its second season and it gets over 1.5 million views per episode. We're very happy with that, and we've also seen a lot of advertiser interest in that. The other thing that we talked about is that creating great content is one thing, but it's not quite enough. You also need to be able to reach your audience wherever they are, on whatever screens they're on. And so you could say content is king, but content plus distribution is the ace. So we have distribution not only on our website and in a lot of other places, but we've also got it in social networks. We're the 7th largest YouTube channel right now. We have almost 1 million Facebook likes. We have 500,000 Twitter followers, and we're one of the top stumble-upon referrers. So all of that combines to give us great distribution in addition to the content we create.
So it sounds like you're a fully fledged production studio across all these different screens. Has that been an intentional evolution, or has it been intentional, or has it been a natural evolution?
I think it's been an intentional natural evolution, actually, because we knew that as we continue to grow and the audience continued to fragment, we couldn't just stay as a website. So we needed to make sure we moved wherever the audience was. They're now everywhere: mobile, tablets, game consoles, connected TVs, virtual MSOs, and so we need to make sure that when we create content, it reaches them wherever they are.
Now, it seems to me, I mean, CollegeHumor, you guys are the comedy experts, and how do you keep your voice authentic across all of these different screens, and do the audiences vary per device?
I think the audiences vary per device, but I think the same audience varies depending on the device that he or she is on. So for example, if you're watching video on a mobile phone, it's very different from watching it on a TV in your living room. And so what you need to be able to do as CollegeHumor, as a production studio, is figure out what's appropriate for the platform and then be able to reach the audience there. So we create content that's slightly different when we look at connected TVs from what we create for the website or from what we would create for long form. So it really depends on the platform as opposed to the audience.
Yeah, and I mean, you're now the 7th most popular YouTube channel. I mean, that's huge. You have incredible traffic on Tumblr, StumbleUpon, Facebook, obviously, 850,000 likes. How do you make sure the experience remains authentic in this huge growth you've had?
It's very difficult, but we have a great team of writers. We have a writing meeting every single day, and we make sure that we're very focused on topical humor, on what's going on memes, on watching the internet very carefully, and really connecting with the audience. And then we use metrics. We use data a lot. We see how videos have done. We watch the spike or the curve of how videos are doing, if they have a long life, if they spike after a day and then kind of die off. We learn from our mistakes, and we try to build on our successes. So it's really a combination of art and science.
Yeah, and we found what you were saying about customizing for the platform, not necessarily the consumer. Like, you know your consumer, you know who's interested in CollegeHumor, but you're customizing for the platform, because if someone's tuning in, as you said, on the subway for 3 minutes on their phone or their tablet, it's different than if they're sourcing it on the YouTube channel in their living room. So again, how do you manage that as a brand?
It's tricky. but we make sure that we don't just enter into new platforms without thinking about it. It's very strategic. We do a lot of research, we talk to a lot of different people, and then we hire professionals from that field. So for example, for long form, we hired a television production executive from Comedy Central to come in and run it for us. We didn't try to create TV on our own because that's not our bailiwick. So we need to make sure that we're putting the right people in place with the right strategy and doing it in a very concerted, methodical effort, as opposed to just saying, hey, we should be in television, hey, we should be in movies. We need to hire professionals in all those different fields.
If there was one development in the business that would really help you, what would it be these days? Like, what are you yearning for?
I'm yearning for, I guess, two things really. One is the continued growth of new platforms and the ability for monetization of those new platforms. As I said in my talk, mobile, for example, the audience is there, but the advertisers just aren't, and it's very tricky to come up with different ways to monetize on the small screen right now. So I'm hoping that is something that transpires. And the other thing is that different platforms kind of work out their distribution strategy so that there's not fighting between the cable MSOs and the Netflixes of the world, and that it's much more frictionless in terms of being able to distribute content.
Great. Well, Paul, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you back when the action starts again.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye. Thanks.